Hello and welcome to the lecture number 3. We are deriving the resistive components in the hybrid pi model, and this is the part 2 in the high frequency analysis of the amplifier, and we are analyzing the transistor at high frequency by using the hybrid pi model. The two things which are left in the derivation, it is the value of the RB-C and the value of the RCE. We have derived the value of the GM, RBB dash and RB dash in the previous lecture. So today we are interested in the calculation of RB dash C and RCE. Outcome of the today's lecture, and we will discuss the questions. So RB dash C is related with HRE, as I have already told you in the previous lecture that how we have interrelated the HFE with the value of the RB dash E. Similarly, here the value of the RB dash C is related with the value of the HRE. Why? Because RB dash C is nothing but the feedback component which relates me the output terminal and the input terminal. So if you remember the previous lecture, we have applied the Miller's theorem for the separation of this particular component only, and this is the RB dash C upon 1 minus K in the diagram, and at the output side you can see RB dash C upon 1 minus 1 upon K by the same Miller theorem. So how this RB dash C is related with HRE? Because HRE gives me the value of the V1 upon V2. What is V1? V1 is VBE, and what is V2? V2 is VCE. Okay, so ultimately HRE is relating the input voltage with the output voltage, and so as the RB dash C. RB dash C is also connecting the output terminal with the input terminal in terms of voltage. So we can say that by knowing the value of the HRE or by analyzing the value of the HRE, you can calculate the value of the RB dash C. And I do not have to tell you that you have to ignore the input current IB if you want to calculate the HRE. We have done it so many times earlier also. So what is VBE? VBE for me is nothing but IB into RB. We are starting with the value of the VBE because in HRE we are having this particular term VBE. So I'm again starting with this value of VBE. VBE is here. So what is VBE? VBE is nothing but input loop IB into RBB dash plus VB dash E. So if I am saying that IB is 0, input current is 0, input loop is open, so I can say that VB is going to be same as VB dash. Why? Because this IB is not present. So this IB is not present, and what is the value of this resistance? Nothing. So you can say that these two voltages, which is VB and VB dash E, VB dash is present across this RB dash E, are same. Okay, so now I am applying KCL. Why I am applying KCL? Because I want to calculate VBE and RB dash C. So RB dash C is present at the input side, though it is also present at the output side, but VB dash is directly related with RB dash C at the input side. So I am applying the KCL at the input side. Okay, when we will go for the calculation of RCE, which is the output resistance, I will go for the KCL at the output node. We will see it later. But now at present we are interested to calculate the value of the RB dash C, and it is directly related with the value of the VB dash E at the input side only. So better to apply the KCL at the input side. Okay, so what is the value of the KCL? IB is equal to, this is the input current IB. IB is giving me the two values. This is the output current, and I am applying the value of the KCL, and these two nodes are again short circuited because no resistance is present. So I can say that IB equals to VB dash E upon RB dash E. This is the first equation for this. And also, since both these nodes are sharing the same voltage VB dash E, I can also write that VB dash E upon RB dash C upon 1 minus K, which is the current across this particular resistance, gives me the total value of the current. And we have already determined, or we have already assumed that IB is equal to 0. So we can get this kind of equation, and again we have to calculate the value of the K. What is K? K is nothing but output voltage upon input voltage. That is the gain, voltage gain, which we always take in case of the amplifier. So what is K? K is nothing but VCE upon VB dash E. So putting this value of K here, substituting the value of the K, we can get this equation. expand this equation. Just multiply VB dash E upon RB dash E into 1 and VB dash E upon RB dash E into this. So if you apply this value is going to be cancelled and you will get this value VCE upon RB dash C. Okay, so now I am just now manipulating the equations. VCE upon RB dash C can be written here like this. Yeah, left hand side VCE upon RB dash C, and in the right hand side we can see that VB dash E is common. So we can put the VB dash E outside the bracket, and here we can see that 1 upon RB dash C and 1 upon RB dash C is related with how RB dash C. So why I am putting this value of RB dash C at the right hand side? Because I ultimately want to calculate the value of the RB dash C, and I am just dividing the parameters, the components at the two ends, because voltage at the one end and resistance at the one end. So VB dash E comes out here, VC upon VB dash E, and RB dash C goes here. Yeah, it is easy one, and you can just calculate these values. RB dash C gets cancelled out here. Just the LCM and the cancellation. I mean the common mathematical things. VC upon VB dash E gives me the value of 1 upon HRE. Now what is HRE? HRE is VB upon VC. And what is K? K is VC upon VB. So K gives me the value of the gain, and HRE is the reverse transfer. You remember the HRE? HRE is the reverse voltage transfer. What is reverse voltage transfer? Input voltage upon the output voltage. But here we have written output voltage upon the input voltage. So it is nothing but 1 upon HRE. So 1 upon HRE is replaced over here, and now I can replace this RB dash E here in place of 1, and we can get the value of the RB dash E upon HRE here, and it is nothing but RB dash C plus RB dash E. So I am interested to calculate the value of the RB dash C. Then we can write RB dash C can be written as RB dash E upon HRE minus RB dash E. RB dash E is again common, so I can take this common value outside the bracket, and we can take like this, we can write like this, and again taking the LCM we can write this equation 1 minus HRE upon HRE. RB dash E is transferred over here, and we are writing this equation like this. Yeah, and we know the HRE value is very less. HFE is higher. You can ignore the value of HRE, but you cannot ignore the value of the HFE, as we have done in the previous case. We have not ignored the value of the HFE, but here we can ignore the value of the HRE. Why we are ignoring the value of the HRE? If you remember the value of HRE for common emitter transistor, that table, the HRE is very less for common emitter transistor, some 10 to the power minus 7. Okay, so you can ignore the value of the HRE. 1 is far greater than the value of the HRE, and then this comes out to me as 1 upon HRE equals to RB dash C upon RB dash E. So RB dash C can be written as RB dash E upon HRE, and if you are interested to write this term as the conductance, then you can write GB dash E equals to HRE upon RB dash E. So this is how we have calculated the conductance value or the resistance value of RB dash C. Now we are moving the final resistive component, RCE, and RCE can be directly related with the HOE. Okay, where is RCE? RCE is here. RCE is the final resistive component which is present here for me, and in the low frequency analysis, if you remember, the last component is HOE. So HOE is directly related with the RCE. And what is HOE? HOE is nothing but output current upon output voltage, that is the conductance. Yeah, when IB is 0. So since IB is 0, we can write VB equals to VB dash E. We have already done in the previous case as well. Since IB is 0, there is no meaning of this resistance. So whatever voltage which is present across here, that comes out here as well. So we can write VB as equal to VB dash E. So now I am applying the KCL at the output node, as I told you in the previous case, where we have applied the value of the analysis of the KCL at the input node. Now we are applying the analysis of the KCL at the output node, because we are interested to calculate this value RC. Okay, so by applying this KCL node, you can see what are the current component. This is the first current component. Okay, this is the second current component across this, and this is the third current component. Okay, so IC can be written as, see here ignore this I naught. ignore this I naught. We are not interested to calculate this I naught. So you can say that IC is coming from here. Okay, let me draw this for you so that you do not have any confusion in your mind. So IC is giving me the value of value in three different components. First is GM into VB dash E, that is the first component, GM into VB dash E. Second component is VC upon RB dash C upon 1 minus 1 upon K. This is the Miller resistance which we have calculated. And last but not the least, what is the value of the current here? The output voltage upon resistance, obviously. So this is how we have calculated the value of the IC. Why we are interested to calculate the value of the IC? Always remember, whatever parameter you are relating your components to calculate with, you have to go with the analysis of that particular way, in that particular way. Now here HOE is related with IC, so you have to start your derivation from IC. If you remember in the previous case, HRE is related with VBE, so we have started the calculation with IB, because IB into RB dash E is nothing but VB or VB dash. Okay, so likewise you have to always remember that how to start the derivation. So here IC equals to GM into VB dash E on this and this. This is the equation of the IC. Now we can say that we have not done anything here. We have just we have just transferred this value over here. So this is like that. So this is not any manipulation. Now we again know what is the value of the K. What is K? K is the output voltage upon input voltage, that is the gain. So again replacing the value of the K here. Now you replace this value of the K here. See here it is 1 upon K, yeah, and this is K. Now remember this small things, because if you do not remember this, you cannot go for the derivation. So likewise you can come to know that IC can be written as this. So 1 upon K is nothing but HRE. HRE can be replaced over here. Now since again 1 is greater than HRE, as we have done in the previous case, we can ignore the value of the HRE. That comes out to be IC equals to GM into VB dash E plus VC upon RB dash C plus VC upon RC. Now dividing the above equation by VCE on both the sides. Why we are dividing the equation by VCE? Because IC upon VC is nothing but HOE, which we have defined in the first case just at the starting of the derivation. So I am dividing the equation of the above equation by VC on both the sides. This comes out to me like this: IC upon VC equals to GM into HRE. Again VB dash E upon VC is nothing but HRE, equals to 1 upon RB dash C plus 1 upon RCE. Now in the next slide we are going to manipulate the total equation by replacing the value of GM and HRE. We have already calculated the value of the GM and we are knowing the value of the HRE, but how they can be interrelated with the other resistive components present across the analysis. Okay, why I am doing this and why we are interested in doing this? Because 1 upon RB dash C is the resistive component, 1 upon RC is also the resistive component. So if we somehow able to replace the value of GM into HRE in terms of the resistive component, then the equation looks similar and equations can be analyzed in the equal environment. So I am going to replace the value of GM into HRE in terms of resistances. How? Like this. We know that RB dash E equals to HFE upon GM. Okay, so GB dash E can be written as GM upon HFE. Yeah, what is GB dash E? GB dash is nothing but conductance. Resistance and conductance are opposite. So I can replace the value of GM as GB dash E into HFE. So you can replace this value GM as GB dash E into HFE. GM as GB dash E into HFE in this equation. Okay, now we also know we have already calculated the value of RB dash C, and if you know the value of the RB dash C, it is RB dash E upon HRE. So from there you can calculate the value of the conductance. GB dash C equals to HRE upon RB dash E. So here we can replace GB dash C equals to HRE into GB dash E, and if you are interested to calculate HRE, you can see that it comes out to be GB dash C upon GB dash E. Carefully you can calculate this value. It is very easy, nothing to worry about, and we are interested to replace this HRE by this value. So we have replaced the value of GM like GB dash E into HFE and HRE as GB dash C upon GB dash E. Okay, and from here I have written this value 1 upon RB dash C plus 1 upon RCE can be written as in terms of conductance. So this is GB dash C value and this is GCE value. So we have written all the values in terms of conductances. Okay, now GB dash C is common here, so you can take this value common and then you can calculate this. So I am interested to calculate the value of what? RCE. Okay, and this GC is present here for me. What is GC? GC equals to HOE minus GB dash C plus 1 plus HFE. So I have calculated the value of the GC, and by knowing the value of GC you can calculate the value of the RC. RC and GC are nothing but opposite to each other, conductance and resistances. So we have calculated the value of the RC as well. RC is comes out to be as 1 upon HOE minus GB dash C plus GB dash E into 1 plus HFE. So this is how we have calculated the value of the RCE as well. So we have seen the derivation of RB dash C and RCE. So in examination you can be asked to calculate the value of the RB dash C and RCE. So whatever things which we have covered in the previous lecture and the current lecture, in examination you can be asked to just model the hybrid, to just draw the hybrid pi model and calculate the value of RB dash E, RBB dash, RB dash C and RCE likewise. So this is all for today's lecture, and when we come back and go for the another lecture, then we will see how the capacitances, that is the C and CC, can be derived and how the common emitter current gain or short circuit current gain can be calculated. Thanks for watching this lecture.